W.
Do you think the GP2 shooting from three that way is a product of the way the ball's moving? Is he just got some really good looks? And what does that mean when he's making threes like that?
Nobody's going to guard him at the three-point line. So he's going to be open every game, and he works hard on his three-point shot. And tonight, obviously, it was falling. He had a great game at both ends. He's been playing at a really high level for weeks now, and it's exciting to see.
You were saying before the game that, he would sort of help Jimmy with orchestrating the offense.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like almost the other way around at times, where Jimmy was feeding Gary for buckets.
Right.
Is that just a different dimension, or is that just a one-off? And what do you think of that?
Well, again, everyone's going to guard Gary the same way. They're going to sit off of him and sit in the paint or double Steph, and so he's going to be open from the three-point line every game. And so tonight, we had him handling the ball quite a bit to initiate the offense. And then he would, receive it on the back end because they were overplaying everybody else. So it was just a product of their defense.
Steve, how fun was it to see Butler do a little bit of everything and even offensive rebounds and just creating and the ball moved well, a lot of balance on the score sheet.
Great basketball player. I mean, just he does everything. He does everything well. He sees the game. He's strong. Loves to pass. The game just flows when he's out there, and he feels it. Whatever the game calls for, Jimmy brings, and he's the main reason that things have turned for us. I mean, he's one of the best players in the league, and he makes everybody else around him better.
Do you have an issue with him taking that shot?
With what?
An issue with him taking that shot late? I think you guys were up big, and he took that shot. Looked like you might have had some words with him after.
With who?
With Jimmy.
I had
a late
words
jump
with Jimmy?
shot. I don't know. I saw you talking to him right after the game.
Oh no, I told him we don't do shot clock violations. So if there's a shot clock differential, we always shoot. So at the end of the game, he caught it and he looked at me and I said, shoot. He said, okay, and he shot it. And some teams take the turnover. I just don't believe that you should ever take a turnover. And I don't think anybody should be offended if you take a shot, if there's time on the shot clock. If the shot clock's off, then you run out the clock. So I was just clarifying with Jimmy. I just said, we don't take turnovers here. We shoot. And he said, okay, I got you.
Well, quickly here. The gamblers out there who had the Warriors at -12 were very pleased with that decision to let Jimmy Butler shoot that shot because the Warriors were covering the spread at that point. And then they didn't cover the spread. We'll show why a little bit later. But all the gamblers out there love Steve Kerr's answer.
I got none on that.
Yes, just leave it alone. Leave it alone. Don't take the turnover.
But I do agree with him, though. I agree the fact, I get the whole, I guess it's being a gentleman. I don't understand that. If there's time on the clock, why would I take a turnover? I'll shoot the ball at the end of the game.
Yeah, it's like when you're down 20 and somebody gets offended when they take a layup. Like you had 48 minutes to take care of that. The last shot of the game's bothering you?
Right.
You got blown out for 47 minutes. The last seconds actually bother you? Relax.
Relax a little bit. Now time for our Chase alley-oop. And check this play out here. Draymond Green.
Get up, Bird!
Ah!
2. Woo. He can get up.
Mask for the rest of the season?
Why not? Gary Payton II is crazy enough to do it, too. We love GP2.
Hey,
He
if
just
it's
might do
working,
it.
don't change it.
I mean, he may get fans to start wearing masks to the game.
Put his number on it.
Why not?
Color it.
Headband over the mask. That's tough. I love it.
There's somebody in the marketing department right now thinking about making some money. So
Put the 0 on the front.
the 0 on the front or young glove across of it. You come in with a mask.
So the mask of Zorro, the mask of Zero. Wow, marketing.
Marketing genius Bonte.
No. The heck with the Warriors. This needs to be us, NFL. We need to get paid, baby. But no, seriously, you heard Steve Kerr in those comments saying they're going to leave GP2 open. They're going to leave Draymond Green open. They're going to force the non-quote-unquote shooters to shoot the ball. And that's, when you think about the playoffs, that's what we're going to see there, Mully.
Yeah, and what Steve Kerr is preparing his team for exactly that. Playoff time when the defense is going to load up on Steph, they're going to load up on Jimmy Butler, and those shots are going to be there. A lot of the shots that these teams yield because of Steph Curry's gravity, you couldn't, in 100 years, you couldn't draw a play up to get that open shot. So it's really important, GP2, Moses Moody, Draymond Green, on down the line, knock them shots down to make that defense make adjustments.
Getting confident in doing it.
Listen, to win in any level of sports, you have to have the whole team buying in. This is when you're a team sport. And so GP2, Moses Moody, Brandon Pajemski when he comes back, Jonathan Kuminga, all these guys are going to have to hit shots and make the defense honest. That's the way that Steph Curry gets open. That's the way Jimmy Butler gets open. And those guys can do their damage. But I love the way that Jimmy Butler is starting off the game becoming a facilitator, because he also understands that he needs the bench to be able to be effective.
But I do think, Bonte, it's a different shot when that ball's moving and you're in rhythm, as opposed to the ball's kind of stuck and you feel you're just standing there. I felt like GP2 was in really good rhythm on those open threes, and then he had a bunch of other points as well, so it wasn't just his three-point shot.
21 of 41 from the three-point line.
Well, buddy, let's talk about the man of the hour. It's GP2, a career high 26. When defenses key in on some of the other players, what does that open for Gary?
Lobs, threes, dunks, layups. He's like a 6'2" big man. He has great touch, great feel. I think he rolls better than anybody in the league. His percentile is probably 99 percentile. Man, he's a hawk on the ball. He's feisty. He's a great teammate, and no wonder why he's been playing at a high level lately. And he's been doing the right things, and he's been a sponge everywhere, and he's finding his niche, and he's been accelerating in that area.
Yeah. And when we look at 36 assists for the team, too, you're responsible for 7 of those. How do you describe how well the offense is rolling right now?
Steve talked about last game in Philadelphia, the ball didn't pop. We were trying to get the ball to pop in, and we just able to get in seams and find open guys, and like Gary, and I was able to make some plays, and I'm feeding off Steph and Jimmy and Draymond, and that's making the right reads.
Yeah, you're feeding off each other right now. When that's rolling, you're getting 20 points. You're getting 6 threes right now. How comfortable do you feel, and how happy do you feel in this kind of win streak?
You just got to enjoy everybody's success. One night it'd be me, one night it'd be G. It's VP, Gary. You just can enjoy everybody's success. You know who the head of the snake is, Steph and Jimmy, and just fall in their laps. But we got to be ready, and I wish every night could be like this, but the game doesn't flow that way. But keep staying patient, stay humble, and keep working.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, time now to look at the odds presented by Great Resort and Casino, and this is 2 straight L's for the crew. They look good.
Man. You know what? Sometimes you spend money. Sometimes you lose money.
No, when you lose money like this, wait till you see the clip. The Warriors recovered the spread by what?
Jimmy was going to hold the ball.
Jimmy's going to hold the ball, but he makes a jumper. Samuels comes down the floor with a fadeaway 3 to backdoor the spread.
So Coach Bonte will be on the sideline. Foul him. Moody, take a foul.
I called it the whole time. As soon as he got the ball up the court, I said, oh, no, he's going to backdoor.
Full.
Timeout. Get to the foul, something. Get the ball out of his hands. Block his shot. Double.